Hello everybody, happy Friday. It's time for Facebook Friday once again, and we are using a stamp set called Terrific Toadstools. It is a bundle, it has a punch. All right, pretty cool punch. I know a lot of you love punches. Punches are kind of old school in my mind. Old school Stampin' Up. We had punches before we had dies. All right, I'm gonna make sure I have you guys. Let's see if I can figure out my iPad. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. You guys, I'm freezing. It has been so cold here and it's getting colder. I know those of you up north, you're like, yeah. I know. But it has been really cold and I just cannot get warm. We haven't used the fireplace in our new house and it's because I don't want it to get dirty. Really, we only need it like once a year. And so I told my husband this week, I think it's time to get the fireplace dirty because it is just cold. So cold. And we may even have snow this week, knock on wood. Now that I've said it's not going to happen, but you know, we all get excited when they say maybe some snow. All right, hopefully you guys have had a good week. Did the blog post go up? Has anybody checked? I'm trying to go back in my mind. Did I schedule it? I think I did. Everything should be good to go there. We are using the Terrific Toadstools bundle today, which is in the new 2025 spring mini catalog. Rhonda, 19 degrees is disgusting. We've had that here before. There was a time, several times I remember in the last couple of years where we went like 4 to 8 hours below zero. Below zero, not that cold, below freezing. And for us, you know, we're like, oh my God, we don't know what to do. But I know up there, you guys get that all the time. 19 degrees is very cold. And if the wind is blowing, forget it. Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys, looks like I'm in the right place. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around. I want to show you some things. See, hopefully I cleaned off the lens of my camera and it looks pretty good. We've been having internet problems again. God, do I say that every week? Because I think I have been. But even my husband was complaining about it. So if it gets grainy or whatever, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. I've already upgraded my modem, done all the things, you know, because I am outside the house. There's like a lot of brick walls between my office and the modem, even though I'm connected to the wall. They say it should be fine and they won't come out here. Anyway, post not up yet, Chris. Okay, let me check it. I swear I did it, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, I didn't do that last final publish. It says schedule, question mark. Let's see. Keep checking it for me and let me know. It should be up now. So check it again, refresh, see if it's there. Then the next thing is to check to see if the PDF is up. And I finished the PDF yesterday early and linked it early, so it should be there. But you guys know with my track record, it probably isn't. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. First of all, you guys, you know, I like do Stampin' Up every day. It's my job every single day. And I still am confused about where things are. We have so many amazing new things, but sometimes it's hard to find them, okay? Yes, I know, Joyce, isn't that pretty? I got this sweater like months ago and it's finally cold enough to wear it. It's Melon Mambo and we're using Melon Mambo today, so I thought it was perfect to wear it. And my nails too, they're Melon Mambo. So the catalog, the mini catalog is where I would say most of the new stuff is, but that's not true because we have new stuff all over the place. So if you have the mini catalog, if you turn to page 53, here is the Terrific Toadstools. Now I will tell you, I've been seeing so many beautiful Terrific Toadstool projects online that don't necessarily go with the paper that I'm going to show you. And even here, you can see they're done in different colors. A lot of times when we have pattern paper, or what we call DSP, Designer Series Paper, that coordinates with a stamp set, you'll see that stamp set only used in those colors that are used in that paper. And I am guilty. I am just as guilty. So when I see it in other colors, I'm always like, oh my God, look, it's so different. So, you know, I need to challenge myself too, to break out from those pattern paper colors. But yes, you know, I know you guys miss the stuff all being in one place. And I think everybody feels that way. And Stampin' Up! Is listening. You know, they're trying new things, which is good. We want to try new things. But if something doesn't work, they're also really good about fixing it. So, you know, stick with it. Stick with us. Things will get organized and cleaned up, I'm sure. The good news is that there's just so much good stuff. You know, at least we have a lot of good stuff to choose. Okay, so anyway, the bundle right here, page 53, here's the bundle number. If you buy it as a bundle, you save 10%, and it's $38.50. So then in the Celebration catalog on page 8, right here, is the Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. And we'll look at that when we start stamping. But that paper is all the little mushrooms too, so it coordinates with the stamp set. Now, you get it free with a $60 purchase, and a lot of times, if you buy a bundle, you're pretty close to that $60 threshold. But this bundle is pretty cheap, $38.50. So you'll have to add in some other things. I'm sure I'll give you some ideas today of some things you can add in. There's other new things too, like the online exclusives. You guys, if you go to the website and click the little lines at the top, there's a section that says online exclusives. So you'll see that there are all these other new awesome things on here. Another demonstrator made this flyer, and she's amazing. Thank you, Linda, for making this. It's beautiful. Just to kind of have your eyeballs on it. But go to the website. You'll be able to see, because it also, you know, let me just show you. This is what I like to do, okay? If you go to the website, come on, internet. All right, if you go to the website and you click those three little lines and you click what's new and just click shop all right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. It'll bring up everything that's new, including the scrapbook stuff, which, have you seen the new Meant to Be bundle? I'm going to show it to you today. We're going to use it in the second project. There's new paper, and this is all part of the scrapbooking stuff. But I mean, it doesn't have to be just for scrapbooking, right? There's two-tone cardstock. So if you click the what's new, a lot of times you'll see even more things than, you know, online exclusives or whatever. The kits, I'm trying to find the kits. Usually they come up in this section too. Well, they have their own section. You can click kits, right here, kits. There's 3 new kits. A birthday card kit, a thank you card kit, and a birthday gift bag, and I think gift card holder kit. So this month we have 3 new kits. So you don't want to not go to the website. It's really good. And the more you get on it, the more comfortable you'll be with it. Oh, Facebook, why you gotta update every time I do Facebook Live? Okay, so there's that. So just, you know, play around on that website. Click those 3 little lines at the top. What's new? And online exclusives. You'll see things that are not in the catalog. Celebration is from now until the end of February. And during Celebration, the starter kit, there's a starter kit special, I guess, if you want to call it. And it is, you always get to choose $125 in product of your choice. Hold on, I'm trying to reopen my group again because it closed. You always get $125 of product of your choice from the mini catalog, from the annual catalog. Stop giving me, I don't need reminders. From the online exclusives, the scrapbook, whatever, anything that's not Celebration can go in a starter kit. You pick up to $125. Then you can choose this stamp set right here, and I don't even have it. It's called Handmade Designs, and 2 packages of the Stamp and Write markers. Or if you're like, I already have the markers, I don't need them, you can add on another $30 in product of your choice, up to $155 of product. All right, for just $99, the starter kit. and it's free shipping. So I'm going to remind you of that every week just so that you know. I don't want you to miss out on it. It's a really good deal, always a really good deal. There's a tab at the top of my blog. I'll update this video with the links to the starter kit. This is the December paper pumpkin. I have a couple left if you need one. They're really pretty. They look like postage stamps. They're scalloped shaped cards. And there's a stamp set and a Blackberry Bliss block. I'm hoping to get, what month are we in? January's paper pumpkins, probably early next week. But if you need one, January or December, let me know. I've got them and I can send them to you. Okay, how about Hearts of Elegance class to go? Deadline on this is coming up on, what do I have? Sunday. All right, Sunday. I got to leave this out to send an email to remember. This is the Hearts of Elegance class to go. I'll start working on it tomorrow, get it out hopefully by, what do I have? I have the 27th. I would really like to get it out by the 24th. We'll see if I can do that. Speaking of craft along friends, the deadline was yesterday and I had to overnight an order that's not going to be here until I think Monday. Hopefully UPS is running on Monday. But majority of your kits are going out tomorrow. I forgot that Monday was a holiday and I had said I would ship them on Monday. So they're going to hopefully, majority of them go out tomorrow. The rest will go out Tuesday. Just a little caveat on that. And then the videos will go up the following week and everybody will get to follow along on our birthday bash craft along. But I'll talk to you more about that next week. This is a class to go. This comes to your house. There is a PDF. You craft at your own pace. It's 7 projects, 4 3Ds and 3 cards. And it includes a bolt of ribbon, a pack of the adhesive bagged hearts, a quarter pack of the designer series paper, and your 7 projects. There is one video for the heart-shaped box, but everything else is in a PDF. You can get it with the bundle, without the bundle. You can get PDF only, and if you're on my team, you get a discounted kit. So with the bundle, it's $87, plus you get to choose a celebration item. Without the bundle, it's $48. Team kit is $30. PDF is $15, and deadline is Sunday. So email me for that link if you need it. I'll send it out in email. I'll probably do that this afternoon. So you guys have a couple of days to get that done. Deadline is on Sunday. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, you know, I just had a moment. You guys, do you ever have times where you're like, you do things and you're like, I can't believe I did that. That was really dumb. I've had multiple of those moments and I just need to write myself a note right now. Because I think I forgot to do something. So let me write that down. The brain is a mysterious place. Why would that pop into my head right this second? Has to do with Club Create. Club Create will go out on Tuesday. All right? So that'll go out on Tuesday. Hopefully the class will go out on Friday, but Monday I'm not going to make any promises. Okay. I mean, I will make promises that I'll go out by the 27th, but hopefully it'll go out earlier. Paper Share is still open. This is going to be at the end of the month. If you want a piece of every single one of the new papers, you can get it in 6x6, 6x12, or 12x12. And you get this little like paper keeper, no matter what size you get. The deadline on this is, I don't remember. You guys told me last week, didn't you? It's, we still have, I think, a week on this. So if you would like a bit of the paper shares, there will be a link on today's blog post at the bottom, as well as on today's PDF. All the things I'm talking about are here on the PDF, and you can click those links to get more information. If you need the direct links to register for a class or for this, you have to actually email me. Stampin' Up! Policy, we're not allowed to list registration links on our blog or social media if they include product. I can only send those through email. So if you need that, just email me and I'll send it to you. So paper share, there's the paper share. And then the one last thing I want to tell you, oh no, two last things. The All-Star Tutorial PDF this month features the marbled Excellence Suite. Now this is different than the Class to Go that I just showed you. I just heard a delivery guy. I don't know what that is. I can't see. I closed my blinds, of course. This month is the Marbled Excellence Suite. There are 12 projects in here. They're all video tutorials. It includes measurements in imperial and metric and full supply list. They're each designed by a different demonstrator. Here's mine for this month. This is a PDF you get for free if you shop with me online. You get if you spend $50, I will send it to you for free. And I probably haven't done that. What's today? I am behind. I need to email this out to anybody who's shopped with me so far. If you're not going to shop with me, if you're a demonstrator or you have your own demonstrator, but you would love this PDF, one of the options is you can buy it in my PDF store, of course. It's $15. But we also offer a subscription program, and only twice a year do we offer this, January and July. And so, of course, today is January. And when you subscribe, you pay for 5 months and you get the 6th month for free. So that means this is the month if you would like to subscribe and have this delivered to your inbox every month on the 1st. Just click the link. There's a link here on today's PDF, as well as the bottom of my blog. And there is a direct link to register for that, since it doesn't include product. It's just a PDF. But you can pay monthly, or you can pay all, like in one lump sum at the beginning. But either way, you get that 6th month for free. All right. And we had a blog hop last week. If you'd like to look, everybody posted a second project with their Marbled Excellence goodies. Alrighty, there's that. Okay, here's the last thing I want to tell you. Club Create. I just have all kinds of things in here. Club Create. I don't know what that is. Club Create is next month is the Ocean Friends. I love the Ocean Friends suite. I've seen so many beautiful things done with the suite. So this will be February's Club Create. The subscription period is open right now for Club Create February. It'll be 5 projects. It includes a 40-minute video as well as typed instructions. You'll get a kit that includes a make and take, all 5 projects, plus about $25 in product. You'll use some on your cards, but the rest you'll just have to use on whatever you want. And then you can add the bundle to your kit if you need it. And when you add your bundle to Club Create Kit, I pay the shipping and tax on it for you. This is how it comes. They always come in these little craft keepers, which is a lovely way to store your projects. And then when you're done, you can store other things in them. Okay, so there is a link for this on my blog at the top. Actually, the tab that says Club Create. If you click that tab, you'll find it. The deadline to register for February is February 7th, so you still have some time. Hi guys, Angelique, I'm glad you like it. I like Club Create too. It's probably my favorite thing that I do. Alrighty. By the way, I do have, I think, 2 of these left. If you want a 2025 calendar class kit, email me, please. I have them. I ordered the pre-printed calendars. I had to guess how many I needed, and I ordered more than people registered. So I went ahead and cut the kits to go with them in case you guys want them. Okay? All right. That is it for that. And I think we're done with announcements. I think we're done. I forgot to print the little thing again with the host code, but I did remember door prizes. Last week I forgot door prizes. Okay, so we have to catch up. We have to catch up. And I did choose a winner from last week, but it didn't bring it over. This is the winner for last week. Hold on, let me grab it. Last week's winner is Jean Staten. Jean, I do believe I have your mailing address unless it's changed. Jean, please email me your mailing address. I'd like to send this to you. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate it. I'll have another bundle prize next week. Of course, I didn't pull it out, but I'll have something for you next week. Now, going back to December, the last 3 days of my 12 days of Christmas, I told you guys I would pick the winners in January. So here are the winners for day, let's go in order. Day 10 is Linda North. Linda, you're getting the Round We Go bundle. Day 11 is the Cutest Onesie bundle, Kristen Mueller. And day 12 is the classic wedding bundle, Emily Hansen. I have your mailing addresses because when you filled out the form, you gave me your address. So I already printed out your labels. So congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much for playing along with me for my 12 days of Christmas, which seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Seems like a really, really long time ago. Okay, now it's time to stamp. If you haven't gone to my blog yet, pinkbuckaroo.com, you can get the free PDF. It has the measurements and supply list for today's 3 projects. We're gonna make a gift card holder, a fun fold, and a gift box today. And if you like the projects, you can put in an order, minimum $35 between now and Monday at midnight. And I will send you the projects as a little kit for free. They look like this. They come with everything you need except for the stamping. I don't do any stamping. You have to do the stamping yourself, but I do make you a little thank you tag. These are some of the ones from the past. But you'll have embellishments and paper that you need to make your projects, okay? So you have until Monday at midnight. The host code is here on today's PDF. It's so blurry. Like on my end, it looks blurry, and I apologize, guys. It's the internet, and I don't know what to do about it. Hopefully, when it finishes uploading, it'll be better. It used to do that afterwards. It would always like clear up any of those little like glitchiness, but I don't think it does that anymore. Anyway, the host code is here. The host code is on my blog post, and I'll update the video recording on Facebook and YouTube with the host code. So if you want these projects, if you like the little mushrooms, make sure you place an order between now and Monday at midnight, and I'll send you the projects for free next week, okay? All right, I think it's time to stamp, you guys. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, there is paper. Let me grab my tray down here. There is paper that coordinates with these adorable toadstools. Does anybody really call them toadstools? I have the hardest time remembering the name. My bow fell off. Remembering the name of this bundle, because I kept thinking it should be mushroom something, but it's not. It's toadstools. I want to know, does anybody use toadstools? It's not blurry for you, Paula? Okay, good. It's blurry. No blurs? Okay, well then maybe it's just me. And now, of course, it's shaking. I'm trying to get it to be still. Okay, so well, let me show you the paper first. This is the paper you can choose for free with a 50, or it's gonna take me years to unbreak that habit. Free with a $60 purchase. They upped it from 50 to 60 this year, and it's gonna take me forever to remember. All right, so this is the paper. It's a 6x6 pack. Look how beautiful this paper is. It matches my sweater. Yes, it does. And it is so cute. And you'll find that some of it, like we're going to use this paper in the birthday bash projects in 2 weeks. They don't have anything to do with mushrooms, but you can use these backside patterns. Look at that one. That's my favorite pattern, I think, in the whole pack, that little like crisscross. Anyway, it's really, really good. And if you get the terrific toadstools, you should get the Toadstool Garden Designer Series paper for free, for sure, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to use that. And I use the colors from the paper as inspiration for the first 2 cards. Okay, I'm getting ready to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, it went away. It's coming back. It's going to come back. Anyhow, my first time I made this, I just made it a card, right? But then I was like, wait a minute, this should be a gift card holder. All right, so I decided to turn that little part in the front into a little mini card that can hold a gift card holder. So it is like a mini card on top of a big card, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with Melon Mambo card base. I love using Melon Mambo. I've been going through a lot of it lately. And I've got a piece of the Designer Series paper, 4x5 1/4. Any of the patterns will work, you guys. Any of the patterns that you want, you can switch out. You'll see on the next card, I actually didn't design the next card, but I switched the papers, and so it's different. It looks very different, but it's still cute. They all coordinate. All the of course, all the patterns coordinate. They're all, you know, use the same colors. All right, for the mini card, you've got this little piece. Let's see, I wrote it down. 3 1/4 by 9. Just score it 4 1/2 to make the little mini card. And then we're going to put the little, I don't know if this is like wood grain paper or if it's like a mushroom. It almost looks like mushroom skin. Is that a word? You know, the texture of a mushroom. That's what it looks like to me. All right, we're going to put that on here right in the middle. Don't push it down until you know it's right in the middle. There we go. And then I've got a piece of white for inside. And then just look at your scraps and find one that you can cut out a little 1-inch strip. And this is how you're gonna make your little pocket. Oh, that side is cute too. It's hard sometimes to decide. And put your glue just right along one long edge and 2 short edges. All right, and we're gonna put that right there. And that is where you're gonna put your gift card, okay? All right, so let's let that dry. Every afternoon, what time is it? Every afternoon between 2 and 3, I get a stuffy nose. Why? Why is that? I've been trying to stay ahead of it with allergy medicine, but it's still happening. Do we have any allergists in the house today? Anybody know why my nose is getting stuffy every single day at the exact same time? I think it's very weird and I'm irritated by it. It's happening right now. Okay, let's look at our mushrooms. I think I've asked you guys that before and you told me it was allergies. I refuse to believe it was allergies, but I'm pretty sure now it's allergies. I've never had allergies and I was always like, I don't have allergies. I don't have allergies. And now I can't say that anymore. All right, we're gonna use fresh freesia. We're gonna use peach pie and melon mambo. Now, for some reason, my melon mambo ink has started stamping in a weird shade and it's not exactly melon mambo. It's probably really super old and I probably need to replace it, but we're gonna use it and pretend like it's perfect, okay? You'll notice this punch is one of those that if you're gonna punch something, like if I'm gonna punch this guy right here, I might, have to punch out a bunch of paper. So you've got to kind of plan strategically when you have punches like this. I'm going to punch this one. So it's going to need to be upside down on this edge. And then 2 of these. So we'll do one like here and then another one on here on the edge. But they do need to be upside down so that when I punch them, I don't have to cut my paper. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you've ever stamped on a piece of paper and then try to punch it and it was too far in, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very annoying. All right, melon mambo. We'll do peach pie. Ooh, that did not do very good. Let's try that again. I think I need to re-ink my ink pad. Oh, that didn't do good either. Well, we're gonna go with it. I don't know why. It did just fine this morning when I recorded the, oh, look, a brand new chamois. I just christened it. When I created my YouTube videos, it worked just fine. Who knows? That one looks like it needs to be re-inked too. All right, did I stamp it right? Yes, look. Now also something to notice about this punch is that it doesn't leave a border around the image. When you punch it out, you're gonna have that like solid image. Sometimes when you have a punch, it gives you a white border. Same with the dies. But this one does not. Let's see, which one is better? I actually think the first one is better. Okay, there's that one. And that one. And I did not leave room for my stem, so we're gonna have to grab another piece of paper. Do I have another piece? Let me grab one over here. We have a groomer here giving the dogs a haircut. Tucker, I tried to give him a haircut this week myself because I usually groom Pepper in between each time. Nancy has a good suggestion. I think my ink pads need to be re-inked. This is gray granite. And I usually groom Pepper. I have 2 schnauzers, if you don't know. I usually groom Pepper in between each time because it's expensive. If you have a dog that needs to be groomed, you know what I'm talking about, especially if they come to your house. So I tried to groom Tucker, you guys, and he turned into like a demon. He was not having it. He's my 4th schnauzer. I've never had a schnauzer I couldn't cut their hair. And he was like, you absolutely will not get those clippers near me. So I'm hoping the groomer has an easier time of it. He's had his hair cut before, but I don't know. He was horrible, horrible. My husband couldn't even hold him down. Ugh, he's turned into a little puppy teenager. Okay, so gray granite, and you have to use your scissors on that one because there's no punch for that one. But we're gonna use, and this is actually pebbled path, it looks like, not gray granite, but we'll use it. And we'll punch out 2. I have this piece of smoky slate. Gray granite. I just hate to waste. Let's do this. If you cut it nice and skinny. Do any of you groom your dogs? During the pandemic, we got Pepper March like 13th, 2020, like literally right as lockdown happened. So I had to learn real fast. It's not that hard. I can't do her face very well, but that's why I have somebody else do it every time in between. But whoo, this Tucker, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's crazy. All right. Now, one thing to notice about these mushrooms is that the stem, if like you're going to do a flower, you would do the stem behind. But these, you're going to put the stem up underneath because of the way that they are drawn. The little stem, you can see the underneath part of the mushroom. So if you put it, like I'm going to show you, it'll be more realistic. Do you, yeah, you groom your Cocker Spaniel? Yeah, that's a dog that needs grooming all the time too, right? And Pepper's hair grows so fast. And I thought, oh, I think, surely Tucker will be different. No, his hair, I think, grows even faster than hers. I can't afford to have them groomed every single month. I need to do it myself in between. So I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out. Maybe if I take him on a long walk, like a really long walk before, and then he's like super tired. We'll see. I don't know. He likes the hair dryer. But those clippers, he was like, absolutely not, lady. Absolutely not. All right, so I've put a mini dimensional at the bottom. And then I'm going to take a glue dot. And you can see that the glue dot is too wide. But if you just kind of fold it like that, and then put the middle right there in the middle of your mushroom, and then put the bottom down on the bottom of your paper. Because the mushroom is on a dimensional, you need the stem on a dimensional too. But you want to take it and make sure it gets right there in the middle, like that. And then this guy, he's a little fatter, so we can use a regular dimensional. You guys, we watched a new show this week. Oh, really, Lois, you do it all the time by yourself? You know what, Judy, that's what my mom suggested too. Peanut butter, but you know what, we had a handful of cheese, literally like a handful of shredded cheese. And as soon as he heard that, the clippers, he was like, like a wild bucking bronco, like crazy. I'm going to tell you about the new show in a second, but let me finish telling you this. I embossed this Versamark on a rectangle that's cut with dies that have now retired. I had no idea until my downline Lisa told me recently, but I still used it on this card because I love them. The Everyday Details dies are now gone off the website. Sad, because I really liked them. All right, let's come back over here. Now that we've got that, I also, because I just like a lot of layers, I added a piece of this vellum. This is the I called it the Season of Green and Gold vellum, but that's not what it's called. It's called, I know I put it on here, Graceful Greenery Vellum. It's an online exclusive. It came out in the summer with the Christmas stuff. Just to kind of soften that up a little bit. We need our vellum back, Stampin' Up. They retired our regular vellum, and I need the vellum. I need regular vellum. Why did they take it away from us? I don't know, Nancy the Floby. I think I kind of remember that. I don't know. On a Schnauzer, you have to do all this, like, you know, with a beard and short back, long skirt. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. Yeah, Terry, I think I know exactly what you're talking about, but he would have it all over his face, and I have to cut his beard. You guys, you know, Schnauzers have these beards. I don't know. You know, when the kids were little, every now and then you'd give them a Benadryl. I could say that now that they're teenagers. Every now and then, when you just need a little, like, okay, you guys need to go to sleep tonight. A little Benadryl. But I don't think you can do that with a dog. Yeah, that's what we were laughing last night. He needs a Benadryl. This is the Bow Punch. I hate the name of this. The Bow Punch. And I've cut out two Granny Apple Green stems, and I've got two that are DSP stems from this same paper, and I'm just gonna take them and just poke them up under here like this. Yeah, the beard is the thing with the Schnauzer. The beard. They're so cute. He's so cute. He's found his bark, finally. I'm super upset. I thought he was going to be a non-barker, but he has discovered his bark. It's definitely not as bad as Pep's, but ugh. He's like, just give me some time and it'll get there. All right, this is diagonal ribbon. It actually comes in a 2-pack with petal pink. And I'm just going to tie a bow. This is the white. I don't know what's worse. Like, I don't want a dog that sheds. But then if you have a dog that doesn't shed, then you have to pay for a groomer. Everyday detail dies. Yes, Lisa. Yes. All right, there we go. All right, now let's add a few of these sunny day dots. You know, Cindy, I have given them Benadryl. Pepper had an allergic reaction a few weeks ago, and I gave her Benadryl, but it didn't make her tired. She was still her normal self. I don't know. It didn't seem to have the same reaction as I remember it having on my toddlers. Okay, on the inside, I just put a piece of basic white because there's a lot going on out here on the front. So we'll just keep the inside basic. That circle too, by the way, is from the Spotlight on Nature dies. Is that right? Suddenly I'm doubting myself. Did I put that? Yeah, I did. Spotlight on Nature dies. All those little really cool circles. All right, there you go. That's a really busy card, but I still like it. I don't know. And you can make it not a gift card holder if you want by just making that flat, or you can make it opening. What's it called, Gina? Trazodone. I have to get that from the vet, huh? I was thinking I might need to call the vet if this, because when the lady showed up today, we've used these groomers several times before, and the last time he got his hair cut, she said he pooped on the table. He was so nervous. It's a different girl this time, and she said, I don't specialize in puppies, so next time you should probably request someone who specializes in puppies. I'm like, well, if I'm paying you, I'm hoping you're going to specialize in puppies today, lady, okay? Because I'm sure I'm going to have to pay the trip fee one way or the other. All right, there you go. First card. Thanks, I'm glad you guys like it. All right, I have some swap cards, too, to show you of this one. This was a very popular card in the swap that I did. Okay, now the next one, let me show you. The next one was designed by my downline, Deborah Harrison. She's an amazing stamper. And in December, some of my team came over to my house and we did a shoebox swap. Can you guys see this? And so this was the one that she did, and I was just gonna do it exactly like hers, but then I was out of Fresh Freesia cardstock, and I was like, let's change it up because I hate to just straight out copy it. She's going to do it on her blog, so I like her version better. I think my version's okay. It's fine. It's cute, but this is really cute because it's got those soft pastel colors. All right, now we're going to use, where is my version? Oh yeah, over here. What do you guys call this card? It's some kind of fun fold. It sits like this, and then it lays down flat like that, and then the side looks like that. Does it have a name? Okay, Gina, I will remember that. Takes about an hour to kick in. Makes even calm and heavy. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. All right, so let me show you this card. This is a really cool card that I had not made before. There's a lot of measurements for this card, so make sure you look at the PDF. The first piece is, and I'm going to look at it so I can tell you, 4 1/4 by 11, and you score it 3 times: 4 1/4, 8 1/2, 9 3/4. So it's like a square, and then it has this little like stair step in the front, like that, okay? And then I have this piece of designer series paper. This is the one that I went with, the cute little, oh, it's so hard for me to put that on the back. I love it. So we'll put that there. Then you have this second piece like this, and it is 2 1/2 by 10 1/2, and it's not 2 1/2 by 11 because you cut off this little 1/2 inch piece. Because when you put this on here, we're going to make this even back here, but this is going to come down like this, and it's going to leave this space here. And I think the purpose of that is so that, I'm trying to grab my other paper, when you put this paper down on it, you're not going to see it down here, right? Like if it went all the way to the edge, then you would see it, and you wouldn't like that. So cut it a little bit short, and you won't see it down below your designer series paper. Okay, so put your adhesive down there, and on the back, we're going to put it right here in the middle like this. Okay, and then you flip it over, and you're going to adhere that right there. Okay, and then here's the back side of that paper. But before we do that, hold on. I used something else that's retired. You guys, I can't keep up the way they're doing faux center panel card. Okay, faux step card. All right, good. I've never even heard those names. Thanks, guys. This embossing folder's retired. I don't even know what the name of it was. So on the supply list, I put the birchwood embossing folder because I think that would be a good choice. But also, I'm going to show you a swap card where they use that new one that has the circles, the bumps in a circle. I don't even know the name of it, but I think that would be a good one too. So anyway, I just embossed a piece of the same color. I tried a piece of designer series paper here, and it was too busy. So I thought, you know what, let's just do a little embossing to give it just a little bit of texture, okay? So that's what that is. And that's just your basic instructions. Super easy. Super, super easy. Okay, now look at this hexagon. This is new. Brand spanking new. It is a bundle called, I gotta make sure I get the right one, Meant to Be. Now when I saw this, do I have the paper here? When I saw this, I thought it was the stamp set last year, Be My Valentine, that had a punch that went with it. But then I realized it's different. So I pulled this out. Here's Be My Valentine. It has similar things, but nothing is exactly the same. These are actually different. These bees are different sizes than this one. And there are dies here to go with them. We're going to use this for Facebook Friday in a couple of weeks because I absolutely love it. The hexagons are good for, well, anything, but you know, like making the scrapbook page with the hexagons all over it would be really cool. And then this paper, they brought this paper out for scrapbooking, and it oh my gosh, be still my heart. Look at that paper. It is the same paper that we had last year, the B, I don't know what it was called. Let me see, what is this one called? Cute as Can Be. That's not what it was called, was it? Cute as a Bee? I don't know. Anyway, it's the same paper in different colors. You know, they've been doing that, is bringing back popular patterns but in different colors. This is so cute. So anyway, I wanted to we're not using this on this card, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that this is available. And it's in the scrapbooking brochure, but if you click on that part I showed you, the what's new, it'll pop up, okay? So then if you already have the Be My Valentine stamp set and punch, this one is good. It's not gonna be the same. It'll go good together. You'll then have, you know, you can make more bee situations. All right, and then you're gonna have those hexagons. And then these, this week, I'm telling you guys, I have done a lot of just dumb stuff, stupid stuff that like my brain isn't firing. I don't know. But I was like, look, there's speech bubble dies in here. My team meeting, my deli said, Erica, those are for the bees. Okay, yes, they are for the bees. But also, wouldn't they make great speech bubbles? Yes, they would. They can serve dual purpose. Speech bubble or bee, you decide. Okay, so all of that to tell you, here's the hexagon that we're going to use. It does cut out the little frame. I've been told punch is a different size to the new bees. Yes, the punch matches the bee on the stamp set from last year. And then the bees on the new stamp set go with the dies. They're all 3 different sizes. I haven't measured them, but that's what I have been told. And that's what it looks like to my naked eye. They are online exclusives. They're not in a catalog, Susan. So go to, Nancy, I'm looking at your comment. Yes, my taco stamp set. Very Papa Bee with a mustache would be so cute. Click the 3 little lines at the top of the Stampin' Up! Website and click What's New or Scrapbook Brochure, or I don't know if it would show up in the online exclusives. It should. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, I'm just talking away. Talk. I gotta get to work. Come on, we gotta focus. All right, while I'm doing this, let me tell you about this new show. And don't laugh, okay? Do you guys have Disney Plus? There's a show, it's actually the 2nd season, but the seasons are standalone. It's Goosebumps. And if you have kids, your kids might have read the Goosebumps books when they were in school. They were published by Scholastic, like in the 90s, started in the 90s. And they're kind of like, I don't want to say horror, but they're like kind of scary, but like kids scary, right? Well, this show is based on one of those books, and it has David Schwimmer in it, and that's what made me want to watch it. It is so good. We loved it, and it's kind of scary. I don't like scary. I don't do scary at all, but it was similar. We finished it last night, and I realized it's very similar to Stranger Things. Okay, it could be compared to Stranger Things. There's teenagers, there's some weird, mysterious things happening. So if you like that kind of thing and you have Disney Plus, you got to go watch it. So we're going to start, after we watch the last episode of Outlander tonight, we're going to start the 1st season. I never read the books, but when I was a teacher, of course, I remembered seeing them. And I actually looked on the library app, because I thought, you know, I kind of want to read this book. I kind of want to listen to it. And the audio book is only 3 hours. The Goosebumps series on Disney Plus, I think it was 8 episodes. So I'm like, man, they must have added a lot to it. It's really good. I recommend it if you like suspenseful. I don't want to use the word horror because I don't like anything horror related. I don't know if it falls into that category, really. But it's good. You guys, if you like Stranger Things, you will like this. No, Disney Plus. Yeah, Nancy, it's been around since I was in, I think it said mid-90s is when it came out, those books. And he has a bunch of them, the author, a bunch. Okay, now you got to get this. Just go down as low as you can. Popping up to say hi is a very cute sentiment. And we're going to take, oh, I need to punch out. Did I lose? Nope, right here. If you make it skinny, if you make the paper skinny, you won't waste any, you won't waste a whole lot of paper when you punch your little stems. Okay, let's put these on. So that, I was thinking about you guys, you know, we always talk about new shows. And I mean, if my husband liked it, you know, that's saying something. He liked it. He thought it was good. We tried to watch Lioness. Have you guys watched that? It's another Taylor Sheridan, you know, the guy who did Yellowstone. We've tried to watch Lioness and the other one, Landman. I didn't like either of them. They're just it's too much violence. Too much. Lioness is good, but it's intense, and I think we must have watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and I just couldn't take it anymore. It's a lot. It's too much. I don't like things that could be real life violence, especially, you know, against women. Obviously, none of us like that. So that was hard. I couldn't watch it. He's like, I'm sure he's like tired of me. Like, okay, well, you go watch something else. I'm like, I don't want to watch that anymore. It's scary. It's scary, Daddy. It's scary. Okay. We are going to use these. There's all these other little mushrooms, these little toadstools. So we got to use them. Let's do these 2. I didn't stamp that one very well. Let's try it again. And then we'll do this in Fresh Freesia. So tell us if you've seen anything else. You guys like Lioness, huh? Lioness. Wait, is it on Prime? Lioness? It's got Nicole Kidman and Gamora from, what's her name? Zoe Saldana. She plays Gamora in the, you know, the superhero shows, the Marvel movies. She's good. I like her. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to take some, because, you know, our colors are all matchy. Oh, it's Paramount Plus. Yeah, I should have known that. Duh. Man on the Inside, Lisa. What's that on? I haven't heard of that. What about this one that just came out today? Severance. The people on the Today Show say it's very good, but I don't know if I trust them. They really promote all their own stuff. I'm starting to realize, and I'm like, okay, whatever. A little self-promotion over and over again gets kind of old. A little peach pie ribbon to match our peach pie mushroom. And then we're going to use these sequins. They're called purple sequins, and they are free in the Celebration catalog, but we're going to use the white ones. And we're just going to do 3 of them, okay? So we'll do 2 down here and 1 up here. And then real quick on the inside, we've got a little piece, 4x4. I'll get my grid paper. We're gonna stamp, if I can find. Judy, okay, that's kind of the vibe I got. It doesn't look like something fun to watch. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. All right, we're gonna stamp this little hill right here. And then that's Grady Apple Green. And then I have this little tiny piece of Designer Series paper because I didn't like how it floated on the, you know, like there's just like this little piece of white down there and I didn't like it. So we're gonna cover that up and just make it a little tiny hill. And then I have my pebbled path here. I think I'm gonna use that because my smoky slate really needs to be re-inked. I hate re-inking my ink pads. Do you guys like that? You know what? I'm gonna make this shorter. So I have my, I just don't want to do it. And then when I do it, I'm like, why did I wait so long? It makes such a huge difference. All right, so there we've got like a little 3-headed mushroom. And these little like bell mushrooms. And we'll stamp those there. And then let's do that little shorty guy again. He's so cute. We'll do him down here. I mean, you can just make your whole little like mushroom garden. Barb, have you watched that? It's racy. Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting. You know, when your kids are little, you have to be all careful about what you're watching. Well, now when they're teenagers, you have to be like really careful. I swear, my middle daughter walks in the room every single time there's something inappropriate. Every single time. So now I'm like nervous constantly. I don't want to watch anything that might have something, because that is even more awkward when they're teenagers and you're like, oh my gosh. That'll have to be one to watch by myself. All right, Criminal Minds, and yeah, it's Lois, right? Like if it's realistic, if it's something that could really happen to me, I don't want to know about it. Goosebumps is totally unrealistic and silly. It's, well, yeah, it's silly. It's David Schwimmer, and he's very much like Ross in the show, I think. So if you like Friends and you like Ross, go watch Goosebumps. Okay, there you go. What did we call it? I have to scroll back. What did you guys call it? Whoa, I went way back far. I forgot what it was called. Missing panel, faux center panel, or faux step card. And the little ladybug stamp, I saw somebody comment on that. It is cute, I agree. It is cute. The Diplomat, Judy, we've watched it. Yes, a lot of F words. It is so good, The Diplomat. If you haven't watched The Diplomat on Netflix, yes. My mom got us into that. Very good. Okay, that was the last card. Let me clean up, and we're going to make a little gift box. You guys are going to love this little thing that I found on Amazon to go inside our gift box. But let me get all of this stuff out of the way. This is a pretty quick project. All right. Hold on. Let me make some room. Lots of things going here. Let's see. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Put all of these back. We need the bow punch. Nope, we don't need that. We do need our adhesive. Okay. All right, check out these little boxes that I made. Look how cute they are. Let's see, red, orange, yellow. I don't have every color. Did I not make green? I didn't. Look how cute they are. And inside, you guys, are the cutest little mushroom pins. Look how cute. And it's a little pen. Isn't that cute? So I found these on Amazon, and they came in a giant bag like this. You get 30 in there, so you get a lot. It says random colors. And so I just pulled out cardstock to match. I should have made a green one. I did not make a green one. Azure Afternoon. Oh, I hate how it's getting so, what's the word? Like digitally, like pixelated when I hold something close to the camera. That's irritating me. Sorry, guys. All right, Azure Afternoon, Gorgeous Grape, Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, and Real Red. We're going to make another Real Red one because that's the cutest one, I think. Okay, so I linked those for you on today's blog post if you want them. I was thinking they would make a great party favor, but also if you work in an office, you know, it's kind of gloomy. Nobody likes January. If you were to make a bunch of those and leave them on their desks one morning, I just think it would be cute, you know? Like a little pick-me-up. You wouldn't ruin anybody's New Year's diet. It's just a little fun little goodie. And everybody would say, oh my God, did you make that? Don't you love when they say that? Okay. Real Red. 6.5 by 7.5. The measurements are right. I double checked. Let's see if I can read them correctly today, okay? On the long side, 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, and 7. Turn it to the short side, and again, 1 3/4, 4 1/4, and 6. Okay? Now, measurements are right here at the bottom of today's PDF. Grab your bone folder, and let's burnish those lines. Make them nice and crisp. Like that. All right, now lay it down like you had it on your Simply Scored, okay? This is the long side, and we created this 1/2 inch section over here. You're gonna first cut off that rectangle right there. Okay, and then when I cut that off, I'm just doing it a little bit at an angle. Now we're gonna cut this one and this one off and try to stay right in the middle of your score line. I'm really bad about that. Going real fast and then cutting over off the score line. Okay, so now take it and flip it like this. Well, if you're right-handed, maybe if you're left-handed, you don't need to flip it. Here's that little tab, right? On the opposite side up here, we're gonna cut both of these completely off. Okay, so cut that one and that one. Now on that same side, cut down both score lines. Okay, now these are going to be the pieces that fold in like this. Okay, so we just want to make them a little bit shorter. So we're going to just cut in the middle of that square. We're going to cut it off. Okay, like that. All right, so that's where we're at right now. That's what it looks like. Now down here, we're just going to cut up the middle of the score line, each one. All right. And then if you have a corner rounder, we don't sell one right now, don't know why, round those corners like that. If you don't have a corner rounder, you can also just cut the corners off. All right, so there is what your piece looks like. If you watch the replay, you can pause the video and, you know, it'll help you guide you. All right, then you need just, I'm not using the Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. I'm going to use, this is the Regal Designer Series paper. It depends on what color you're using, but you can use, you know, brights or whichever color you use, you want it to match. So we'll put these on here like this. To do this, if I can think of it ahead of time, before I actually assemble the box. All right, let's just let that dry for a minute, okay? All right, now we're gonna stamp our little weed. There's one mushroom. Do I have the stamp? Yeah, right here. One mushroom in this set that does not does not coordinate with the punch. Mushroom pens is linking to the white gel pens instead. Okay, Deepa, I'll fix that. Thank you very much. This mushroom does not coordinate with a punch, so you know what we're gonna have to do. Where's my scissors? I have them right here. Let me grab another little pair. I don't like to use big scissors for fussy cutting because it doesn't do as good. So get your little ones and just go around the edge. And snip. Okay, so we've got one stamp in the same color as the box. Then I'm gonna grab this, and I wanna use this one, this punch, or this mushroom right here. So I'm gonna punch that out, and then I'm using both a white watercolor pencil and a gel pen, okay? My gel pens have been dry for a long time, and so I finally ordered some new ones, and I wanted to use them. So you can use your watercolor pencil, or you can use watercolor pencil and outline it with your gel pen. You can color it in with your gel pen too if you want, but it gives just kind of a two-tone look. And then I like to add little dots like this around like that. All right. Alrighty, then we need just one. I'm gonna punch one stem out. I keep laying the punch down in a different place every time, and then I'm like, where is it? There we go. I have a Stylish Shape basic white circle, and we're gonna stamp that little hill. If I can find that stamp. How do you lose a stamp? Is it on the other tray? It is not. Oh, here it is. Fell down behind. I need that grid paper again. And we're just going to give it a little hill at the bottom. All right, and then stamp just a little bit of that there. All right, and then we're gonna grab, there's another stem stamp that is, it has two, like a, you know, two stems. We'll do that one like that. And then we'll take this one. Now this one I am gonna glue underneath because when you punch it out like this, you can't really see the underside of the mushroom. So I'm not gonna worry about it going on the front of the mushroom. Okay, dimensionals. Uh-oh, the wheels are coming off. I can't find anything. Last project, this is always what happens. All right, we'll put that one right there. This one right here, like that. And then it says, just a little thank you. And we're gonna put this down here. I did this on basic gray or pebbled path. I can't tell which one I did. I think it's basic gray. Like that, heat embossed it with white embossing powder. All right, now let's come back to our box and put it all together. I had two things of tear and tape here. Here they are. Two of them. How did two rolls of tear and tape disappear? I don't know. They're like sitting on the counter together. I must have pulled them out. All right, so put tear and tape there. Fold it over and fold it over like that. Now, on the bottom, you want to fold in the sides first. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue like that. A little bit of glue. Fold in the back. And then last, we'll fold in the front. That way you have a rounded edge on the front. Okay? Put your cute little pin inside. Close that up and tuck that in. There we go. And of course, any chance I get, I can, my iPad's doing something very strange. I can tie this around the side. So the fun thing about this is you can do this in any color. If you want to use the Toadstool Garden Designer Series paper, do it, go for it. Or use any paper. You could use some of our new paper. We've got some really cute gingham paper, some plaid paper. You guys know how I feel about my ginghams and my plaids. Maybe have to use different ribbon if you use plaid or gingham paper, but I'm sure you guys, if you're like me, you've got paper for days. Paper for days. All right, and we'll just put that right there. Isn't that just so cute? Just a little tiny gift box. And if you don't want to do the mushroom pins, there are a lot of delicious Dove Heart chocolate candy at all the grocery stores right now that I'm sure someone would appreciate. I like all the colors. I really wish I had done the green one. It looks like granny apple green or maybe lemon lime twist. I don't know. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate it. Okay, now let me just show you before you go. Let me show you some other things that I've gotten in swaps from other people. Deborah, the one who designed the second card, she got these acrylic tags. I think she said it, Joanne Fabrics, maybe Hobby Lobby, maybe Michael's, I don't know, one of the craft stores. And she put the paper behind it so you can see through it, and she made a little tag, and then she gave us all a little pair of socks, and that was tied to it. I thought that was pretty cute. And then this one is from another demonstrator, completely different colors than we've been using. There's that plaid paper. And she made the mushrooms. She used Wink of Stella on them, so they look really good. And she cut that. That's interesting how she cut that right there. I like that. Here is one. All right. And it's another little, that kind of card. What do you call it? A stair-step card. Very cute. There's the little ladybug. So cute. Popping up to say hi. Here's the one I was talking about, the embossing folder. I can't remember the name of it. It has the circles of dots. Really, really cute with this stamp set. This is another one that we made at my team meeting, and I can't remember who designed it. It wasn't my team meeting. It was my get-together with some of my teammates when we did a shoebox swap. Very cute. And it uses that corner stamp and some of that new gold trim. I forget what it's called, but it's pretty. And we even did that. Isn't that cute? That makes me think it was Terry. Maybe it was Terry. I can't remember. And then one more. I like this. She's stamped on colored cardstock, so her mushrooms really pop. Just a little thank you. All right, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's projects. Remember, if you want these as a make and take kit, I will send them to you for free. If you put in an online order between now and Monday at midnight, you can order anything that you want as long as it's $35. Although I would bump my order to $60 so I get something free from the Celebration catalog for sure. If you're going to pay shipping, you might as well, right? All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm, and I will see you next week. We are going to use the fruit salad paper. I don't know what Sam says, but we will be using the fruit salad paper for sure. All right, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.